My freshman year of college, I was putting up big numbers. I had to grind and get in the position that I want to be in because I'm a freshman and I had multiple quarterbacks starting before me. And yes, it was frustrating because I knew I can compete with these boys. So I just had to put in overtime and practice and put in that work. And I was getting better and better and better every day. Seeing that the quarterback that was starting before me was not better than me. So it just made me go hard and made me put in more extra work in practice, letting coach know that, hey, I'm that guy that can play. And I got better and better every practice. I got better and better. As I seen my team winning, the quarterback was succeeding. I just had to put in more work, and more work. But the best thing about this was my team was winning. I ain't wanted too much rush things because I know my time was coming. I just had to be patient and stay prayed up and believe in the man up above and continue to work hard. But sitting on the bench, I just studied the plays and just did something that a lot of people didn't do. See, a lot of people like to play on the bench. I studied the plays and went hard in practice. And the other string quarterbacks, they didn't put in no work. The other string quarterbacks, I just knew they had their number, but it was just number 15. Every time I came in the gym, I seen number 15. So it wasn't that he wasn't lazy. He put in the work just as well as I did. And then they say, I got a phone call from coach saying that, hey, you want a better position? Because he was failing his classes. And that lets me know, hey, my time has came. So I just put in that work, stayed humble, and just waited on coach to call my number. And when that time came, I actually won the battle. So I was now starting. The first play of the game, man, I just had to show off and show people what I can do. Because I knew my time was going to come. Like I told you, I stayed prayed up, and I just stayed within. You see me juking, oh my God, I'm started putting in work. I told y'all when my time come, I was going to show the world who I was. I was already quick on my feet. I was a Patrick Mahomes type player. Y'all already know the vibes. I can scramble. I was quick on my feet. I had footwork. And I knew the plays. See, that's the best thing about everything. I study all the plays. I know when to throw it and when not to throw it. And I just felt good that number 15 was watching me. And it wasn't nothing towards him. I just wanted to show him that I was better than him. It wasn't nothing personal. I mean, we talk here and there. We talk about the plays and we go over the plays. But other than that, man, we were still in competition with each other. But coming on the next play, we knew we had to win this game. We was up by 7. And I seen X open, got a little easy pass. He gained a couple yards. But the very next play, I told the running back, man, come on and get in there, man. I need this touchdown, man. I got to set a name for myself. That boy actually went in there. See, the running back was actually one of my best friend's cousins. And we got along just right. But the very next play, you see me getting this crazy opening. And one thing I had to realize, man, I ain't the only one quick on my feet. You see them boys ran me down. Hey, but the score, we up 14-0. Very next play was one of my favorite plays. This was one of the plays that I like. Hit X open. That's a crazy touchdown pass. See, that was one of the plays that I studied. But the crazy thing is, most plays that I was running was not the plays that I actually studied in the book. But the crazy thing about it, I had IQ. I know when to pass the ball, when to run the ball. I just was skilled there like that. And you see me getting that touchdown, I'm seeing me hitting that dance. Crazy, but you already know I'm finna scramble once again. It was actually funny how I was picking apart this defense. We up 28-0, so basically I can do what I want. Akron was actually 2-9, bro. Look at that crazy pass, man. Bro, I was just basically doing what I want here. I didn't really get a lot of throwing yards, passing yards on 115 right now. I was mostly scrambling this whole game because I just wanted to prove a point. I was out there trying to prove a point to the other quarterback because me and him actually had an argument about who's better the other day at practice. And I actually wanted to just prove him. And that's how we ended up beating them 28-7 because I just wanted to show the other quarterback that, hey, I'm better than you. And the crazy thing is I actually proved that point. But then coach actually pulled me to the side and was like, man, you in competition with your teammate. Y'all got to stop that. And we actually shook hands and got friends and all after that. The final score of that game was 41-7. I mean, we straight destroyed them. On the very next game, man, I just showed my tail. I mean, I was passing here, passing there. It is what it is, though, man, because like I said, bro, I'm a freshman and doing all this, man. I mean, I was just on a throwing station, man. I mean, we was getting closer and closer to the end zone. And the crazy thing about it, bro, we ain't got no goals where they say get to the goal line, get to the field goal, or throw this, throw that, don't throw an interception. And the crazy thing is, I haven't really threw an interception my freshman year. All the passing that I've been doing, and I've been doing a great job not throwing an interception. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't throw an interception. I'm saying for right now, I haven't threw interceptions. Because later on in my season, I did end up throwing a couple interceptions, getting frustrated. But That's all part of the game, man. You win, you lose, you're going to throw interceptions, you're going to have fumbles, you ain't going to always have a good game. But the best thing about it is you play through it. On the very next play, I ended up getting this first down, making it still 7-0. This was one of those games where both teams was actually struggling. And I actually came with a crazy pass in the middle, getting that pass. That's crazy, man. But the crazy thing is, this game, all the plays that we was running was the plays that I studied. And that actually gave me a huge advantage over this team, making it 14-7. The very next play, you already know your boy finna pass it again. Now, one thing I can say about myself is, bro, I love to throw short passes. I'm not really a quarterback that's going to throw a long pass unless if necessary. You see me come on the next play with the nasty juke, and I almost got the touchdown. I actually fumbled the ball. They end up tying the game 14-14. I see the open pass again, end up gaining a couple of yards. That's something that we needed, man, because the game was close. 14-14, I seen square open once again. Give it to my boy. He gonna gain a couple yards. Hopefully he would have took that home. But we getting closer and closer to the end zone. We was getting challenged every play, bro. Hit square once again down there. But this time my boy actually broke a tackle and went to the touchdown. I'm not gonna lie, Morrow is one of my favorite wide receivers, bro. When I need somebody to get there, he's gonna get there. Throw it to Morrow again and he gaining yards. Everybody loving it. So they started and trying to blitz me. And once they started blitzing me, they almost got a blitz right there. I almost got sacked right there. But I maintain, and good thing that I do train a lot, because a lot of them can't catch me. Next play, man, you already see I'm gaining a couple yards. I'm gonna run out of bounds, man, to save myself from getting hit. But the momentum is our way now. The key is in our hand. I'm just going to take advantage and keep scrambling. I got the first down. Wish I could have got that touchdown, 21-14. We ended up scoring. The running back actually got in there. We got another touchdown. See what I'm talking about, man? Another game in the bag. We ended up winning 28-14. My passing yards was 294. I was getting better every day. Every time I stepped on that field, you already know I'm finna put up numbers. Next game we playing against Michigan. They only lost one game. And one thing I can say, them boys came to play. So I'm going to have to be careful with all this scrambling because I ain't trying to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not becoming a starter. So I was passive this game. You see me hitting the open pass. We got a touchdown. One thing I can say, I do have a spark plug. I can start the game off really great. You see me hit with this crazy. I need to learn how to slide on the ground so I can't get hit. But the momentum started to come our way. I started off fast early, man. I see my boy running. I'm going to hit square, and he actually got another touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns that I thrown this game. So I got smart this game. I said I'm going to scramble for 2 plays, then I'm going to pass it. I'm going to scramble, then I'm going to pass it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to switch it up because they did score. And the way they scored, man, I mean, it was just off the first play. He lobbed that jump to their wide receiver. So you know what, man? That shows me that I still have work to put in because their quarterback over there was putting in that work as well. But one thing about me, I don't give up, and I'm a hard worker. And I see X running. You already know the vibes. Get me that first down. I had to keep that momentum my way. I had to stay locked in. I couldn't lose no focus or none of that. See my boy Square running again. I'm not going to lie. This game, I was eating the middle, bro. When I tell you I was throwing, God, did you see how fast that man was? They had a cornerback over there that was running the 4-1. That boy had speed. So I had to be careful either running over there, and I had to be careful throwing it over there. Next play, I see the running back get in there. We got another touchdown, putting the momentum our way. Hey, I'm not going to lie. We was eating that game. We worked hard. The very next play, I'm going to see X going again. Hit another pass. I mean, I was just passive this game. But the crazy thing was the momentum was equal. I mean, they was doing so much blitzing. And it was kind of hard for me to scramble and get open. So you know what I did? Look at that. I mean, it was blitzing. I had a crazy pass, and he actually caught that. Yo, shout out to Monroe, man. Shout out to my boy Monroe. It's 4th quarter, 21-21. Like I said, man, it's time to nut up or shut up. We getting close to the end zone. I hit triangle. He get close to the touchdown zone. They out there calling timeout. We end up going overtime, 28-21. And you know the vibes, man. This is the last play. I had to hit my boy out there. And I actually cost us to lose this game. We lost by 7 points, 28-21. The devastating loss that we got. Man, like I said, them boys came to play. It's a devastating loss. You don't want to lose, but that's the best thing about losing. You learn. You know, you learn from your mistakes. The very next game, I came with a chip on my shoulder. I had to show them that, man, yeah, I might have cost y'all to lose the game, but I also can win games for us. This was another team that actually played good this season. They only lost 2 games. Both teams lost 2 games, and I wasn't about to lose 2 games in a row. You see me hitting my boy late, but he still was able to catch the ball. Another scramble. I was able to scramble this game a lot as well because they was mostly playing zone. And when a team plays zone, I'm able to pick apart the defense, and I'm able to run the ball and get into the touchdown like I'm doing right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I really love when teams play zone because I'm able to get rushing yards. And you already know your boy main priority is rushing. If I see a lane, I'm gonna rush that, bro. You see me diving? I need to learn how to slide. You know how a quarterback slide? They don't want to get hit. Because I did fumble the ball earlier. Look at that crazy pass. That's a 50-yard pass. Yo, so we up 2014. The momentum is our way. And I see my boy open. I'm gonna hit him. And he scored a touchdown. It was actually a flag, a pass interference. But you already know we're gonna choose the touchdown, man. But the best thing about it, we won this game 28-14. Like I told you, I wasn't going to lose 2 games in a row. Coming on the next game, you know, playoffs is right around the corner. I see square open. I'm going to hit my boy, and he ended up getting the first down. They was actually playing zone a lot, too. So I was able to pick part the defense and scramble, you know, get a couple yards. Because my wide receivers ain't going to be open all the time. Coming on the next play, I see Morrow open once again. I'm going to hit my boy. Hey, one thing about him, bro. He's quick on his feet, and when I throw it to him, he gonna catch that. Look at number 89 open. I don't even know his name, man, but only person I do know is Morrow. He's one of my favorite wide receivers on the team. If I need somebody to go catch the ball, my boy Morrow is gonna be the one I go to. Look at this crazy play, though. Coach told me to run this play, and I wasn't gonna lie, I didn't like this play, but I need to run this play more because it actually got us a touchdown. Now that the score is 7-0, we actually up the third. If you pay attention, it's the third quarter and only one team scored. This is one of the struggling game as well. Look at my boy catching the ball. That was actually a bad pass. That could have easily been intercepted. But you know what? I'm going to scramble because since I almost threw an interception, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and gain me a couple of yards, getting us close to the end zone. Next play, man, they blitzed me. My boy caught the ball, and look how he break. Shout out to my wide receivers, man, because, man, they do amazing stuff. I see my boy open once again. We're going to get that first down, closer to the end zone, making it with 44 seconds left. I'm going to hit my boy again, and he going to score that touchdown, man. We out here going crazy out here, man. I threw one interception in the middle of this game. I try to hold my head up high. Don't hold it too low when I throw an interception because like Coach told me, man, you're going to make mistakes. Mistakes going to happen. It's 14-7. I see how they blitzing me, man. I see my boy open, and watch how he do this crazy catch. He broke that tackle. And he got us closer to the end zone, man. 2 minutes left, 14-14. I'm going to see my man open once again. I'm going to hit him. He going to gain this first down. It's 14-14. It's the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. This is what I want to show y'all, man. 22 seconds left. I'm going to hit my guy. Man, we got to get this touchdown, bro. I am clutch. This is the game that I showed Coach who I really, really was. You see me throwing these short passes. It's 9 seconds left. Then Coach actually pulled me to the side. And we had to go overtime. I see my boy Morrow open for the pass. It's 21-14. I see him open once again. I had to shoot it in there. We did go overtime this game, man. Very next play is 21-21. Next touchdown win. I'm going to see my boy open. He going to catch it. That get us closer to the touchdown, bro. This was actually a good game. I think I threw like 200 yards this game. And I'm going to skirt. Give me in that touchdown. I was very clutch this game, man. We end up getting the dub. The fans love me, man. Hearing your name getting shouted in the stands mean a lot. I hit my boy once again for the 2-point conversion, putting us up 29-27. Your boy brought the dub home, man. That's what we wanted. The reason why we so happy, I ended up having 306 yard passes. And we ended up being able to get to the championship. Then something bad happened. Your boy was failing his classes, man. Your boy wasn't putting in that work on both sides of the football field. I was getting text messages from the coaches and stuff saying I wasn't going to be able to play. And then, bro, and the crazy thing about it, we actually made the playoffs. And the crazy thing was we did not win any of the games. Since I had got sat out and the team was depending on me, we actually didn't win the playoffs or none of that. So if you're watching this, man, for future reference, man, focus on your school. Don't just focus on football.